Hey, what brings you by? I'm glad you stopped in. Today is a special day. It's June 24. So 6, and then you add 4 and 2 together, makes 6. So it is a 6/6 portal day. I I don't all my readings don't always jive with my pep talk or whatever you want to call it at the beginning. What I have to say. It's just something that I feel needs to be said, or it's just my personal feelings in that moment. Um, so I do hope you're having a great day. And when you are consulting tarot, I want you to use discernment, whether it's tarot or any other mystic pathway, um, and for obvious reasons. So we will start today's little pep talk with my little uh, tea tag, I guess you call it. So, one of the brands of tea that I enjoy, which I've become a tea junkie, um, has these little tabs on the string of the tea bag. So it says, accept who you are in this moment, but acknowledge who you want to become. So that's today's little mantra. We're going to put it over here with the other one from the other day. Okay. Um, Take a deep breath in, hold it for a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and out. We are going to call in Sovereign, as we always do, and his approved messages from the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, and your higher self. You know, the little voice in your ear that says, hey, how come you're not listening to me? Your intuition, okay? Let's start today. Let's start. I did do my meditation this morning. I went out to my garden and I came in afterwards and I had a good look at the world map that I have up on the wall here in front of me. And I did read some passages from the Bible, and that they were more of it was the St. Matthew chapter, the very beginning of the St. Matthew chapter. So if you're interested in knowing what I read, go check it out. The Fool. Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Seven of Wands. Oh, we've got two cards here. Nine of Cups. 10 of Swords. All right. We have the Wheel of Fortune here as the underlying energy. All right, so have clear the air. We are asking to have the air cleared to allow to allow the approved messages of Sovereign into this reading. If you hear anything in the background, like talking or banging, there's some work being done on the house. So just, if you can, please ignore it. But then again, there might be something you hear that is important for you to hear. So, okay. It's okay. You have some sort of disappointment, or you've suffered a loss causing disappointment or heartache or heartbreak, sorrow. I feel like you keep trying and trying and trying, but there's some sort of I feel like you may have a little bit of I'm not 100% sure that this is you. I feel like this could be somebody coming to you, and this is their baggage, this is their scars, this is what they are contending with. Okay. You find them attractive, but I also feel like part of what the attractiveness that they are emitting to you is their neediness. Um, an episode of the first run of Frasier comes to mind, where I think it was Frasier was falling in love with somebody because he could help her in his like on a professional level. He could help her with her problems, kind of thing. And she was falling in love with him because she was looking at him as a, mm, the father figure missing, that was missing in her life. If you understand what I mean by that, great. So the relationship would eventually would not work because it's not based on real foundation. I also feel like with this particular person, and we're going to get some additional cards here, but I feel like with this additional person, um, the way to getting down to the foundation and seeing what is real about this really, what would be real about this relationship should it go forward, removing those kinds of um, attributes of attractiveness. Um, it feels to me like your best course in that is to not give in to, like, if they've been cheated on before, so they want validation. You don't need to provide them validation. You need to provide for them um, reasons to trust you. And this, I feel like, does tie back to this little T tag. Accept who you are in the moment, but acknowledge who you want to become. This may be an exercise in restraint, I guess you could say. Um, um, I won't say emotional restraint, it's more of a lust restraint. But whoever this is coming at you, there's a I feel like there's a potential that they are the ones to help you move your wheel forward, although they may not be moving forward with you. I think for them, that's going to sting um, again. But there's not. Okay, let's get a few more cards here. Okay. Ten of Swords. Look at this. Yeah. The Devil. Are you able to see those? Yeah, they're good. Eight of Swords. Look at this. Yeah. Okay. They, Two of Cups. It's like they might try and put you on some kind of a guilt trip. Or Knight of Cups. Six of Wands. See all that? Yeah. More stuff over to the side a little bit. Ace of Swords. Seven of Cups is on the bottom as the underlying energy. All right. There's a whole array of emotion, action, words, thoughts, craziness that may, I say craziness, it could be just, accidental calls, supposing accidental telephone calls, um, trying to get you to come back or get you to look at them. Now, like I said, it feels to me like there is another energy coming in over and above them. And for me, this feels like it is the Knight of Cups energy that's coming into, and it feels to me like there may be an acquaintance of that other person, or you met this other person through them. I never really paid much mind to them, but I think there may be even communication before this second attraction, we'll call it, where you call them up or you visit them or you see them and you're like, what is going on with so and so? And then they'll be like, well, uh, they're having the same type of problems possibly, or they may give you a solution on how to um, solve it or deal with it. And it's in those interactions, I think, that this one doesn't feel like it's the needy type like this one is. Um, it feels more like authentic identities, or sorry, authentic identity. Um, okay, okay. So this is what I'm seeing here for you. That you may you're going to be approached, or if you may have already been approached, or you are interested in approaching somebody that seems to have some kind of they're on a low, and you find that attractive, and that's not healthy. But that's the only thing about them that you find attractive. But in this interaction with them, there's another person that you've encountered. Either they were an acquaintance of yours where you met this person, or they're an acquaintance of this other person. This is where the relationship is going to come in, and that the relationship is going to, I feel like it's genuine. This Seven of Cups here for me is, look at that, and the Three of Cups underneath, and then the Moon. Oh boy. Okay. This particular card speaks to me like the world is your oyster. What are you going to do? Are you going to pick the needy, or are you going to um, take on an adventure with somebody authentic? Let's get advice, clarity, justice, the Lovers, the Moon, and underlying all that is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Which one of these two has ambition? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Which one of these two has ambition? Which one of these two um, are, without playing on your emotions, you can see how genuine they are, their authenticity, truthfulness, um, etiquette. I'm hearing etiquette as well. Um, I also feel like one of them can provide for you, the same one can provide for you. Um, I'm going to call it hot, steamy nights, if we can put it that way, but also can provide warm comfort. Where I feel like the needy one is the one that's looking to you to provide. Okay. Okay, so that's your advice. This is your reading. I'm Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. So again, accept who you are in this moment, but acknowledge who you want to become. So do you want to become a lifelong therapist to somebody? And I feel like you'll eventually become frustrated with that. Or do you want to take on a new adventure on a I want to say it's a path that has twists and turns. It's got it's got excitement, and it's in the now. It's not like, oh, let's do that in 6 months. It's let's do this now. That kind of thing in in the moment, in the present moment. Um, so how do you want to? That is your choice. How do you want to ride that wave of the wheel? If you enjoy my interpretation, I'd like to ask you to smash that like button, um, and come back again and see what else I have. See what other readings I have. The only my only offerings are this YouTube channel that, and I only am doing card readings. So I did mention the beginning of the video. Today's date is June 24, 2026. Yeah, make a choice. You are a beautiful soul. Don't forget it. Namaste.